National security versus human rights in Nigeria's digital age. The digital era has opened new frontiers for both opportunity and danger. Technology enables business, communication, and governance at an unprecedented scale, but it also fuels cybercrime, disinformation, terrorism, and identity theft. Governments therefore face a critical dilemma: how to secure cyberspace and protect national security without eroding the very human rights they are meant to defend. In Nigeria, this dilemma is stark. The Cybercrimes Prohibition Prevention Act of 2015, amended in 2024, was Nigeria's first major attempt to fight online crime. It empowers security agencies to monitor communications, investigate cyber fraud, and prosecute offenders. Yet, the law has been criticized for weak safeguards on privacy and free expression. For example, its provisions on cyber stalking have sometimes and most times been used against journalists and critics, blurring the line between crime prevention and censorship. On the other hand, the Nigeria Data Protection Act of 2023 was a milestone for privacy rights. It established the Nigeria Data Protection Commission to regulate how personal data is collected, stored, and shared. This was a step forward in protecting citizens against misuse of data by both government and private entities. However, the Act remains poorly integrated with the cyber crimes law, leaving gaps and overlaps that undermine effectiveness. Tensions become visible in practice. The government's 2021 ban on Twitter, now X, was justified as a national security measure, but it violated citizens' rights to freedom of expression and access to information. Similarly, the Lawful Interception of Communications Regulation of 2019, issued by the Nigerian Communications Commission, granted broad powers of surveillance without strong judicial oversight, raising fears of abuse. Citizens often feel that security measures are less about safety and more about silencing dissent or raising revenue, as seen in the unpopular 2024 cybersecurity levy imposed on bank transactions. Other African countries offer lessons. Kenya's Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act 2018 initially faced backlash for overreach, but its courts intervened to limit abuses. South Africa's Protection of Personal Information Act and its Cybercrimes Act 2021 demonstrate how strong institutions and an independent regulator can balance security with rights. Ghana's Cybersecurity Act 2020 goes further by requiring judicial approval before surveillance, setting a standard Nigeria can emulate. The path forward for Nigeria is clear. Cybersecurity and data protection must not be treated as opposing goals, but as complementary. Security measures should always meet the tests of legality, necessity, proportionality, and oversight. Citizens must be educated about their digital rights. Citizens must be educated about their digital rights, and independent regulators like the National Data Protection Commission must be empowered with adequate resources and authority. National security without respect for human rights breeds repression. Human rights without adequate security are fragile. Nigeria's task is to harmonize its laws and institutions so that they reinforce each other. Only then can we build a digital future where both the states and the citizens are secure.